You better bounce, bounce, bounce. Can never say.
Coming up next, the 76ers taking on the Pacers. For Philadelphia, hard work paying off. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Look at the 76ers starting group. MP out there with Zach Edey. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Flag in at the three. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they double up MP. Releases. It's rebounded by Hayes. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. To the paint, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Nemhard, the pass to Siakam. Driving to the basket. Edgecombe with the steal. Here's MP in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Hayes. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good with the triple. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Nemhard for 3. Edey with the rebound. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers. MP. And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Pacers trail by 10. For 3, Siakam. Offensive rebound. Pass to Nemhard. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. The 76ers leading by scoring, and it's MP. What a finish.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
The Pacers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Now, here's Monk. So the wing on the left. Down low. Here's Claxton. And it's MP with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Launches a three, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. MP's got 16 points.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
McCain against Monk. Over in the corner, Claxton. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He dropped 56 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great stuff, Allie. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And Giannis throws it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Howard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's MP.
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
Monk against McCain. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. Now, Nembhard, still yet to score. Pass to Jemison. It's all about Antetokounmpo. And a wide open look for James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Monk drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Price with the rebound. And so Price will bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 19. There's a screen. Indiana again missing.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the 76ers, MP. 2 shots.
That one is off.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
The Pacers making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Edey's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Edgecombe in for James. And Hayes kicks to Siakam. Pass to Hayes. Siakam inside. MP's there. The shot's good.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Launches it, and it's MP with the three. MP's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Now, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Pass to Jemison. Here's Price. Here's Hayes. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assist goes to
Doncic has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Edey with the steal. MP getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fed half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Thanks for being here. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little...
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that's a halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Luka Doncic out there with Edgecombe. Then it's MP. Then there's Edey. And it's Flag in at the three spot.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
MP outside. Edey with a screen on Siakam. And the basket by MP.
MP didn't like that they conceded a three. He was determined to get it right back.
Pass to Jemison. Back to Nembhard. Now, here's Siakam. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Siakam's got 6.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Flag sets a screen for MP. The 76ers another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Kevin, back to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Siakam passes to Hayes. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 36.
Oh, that's a tough finish by MP. Go ahead.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the high post, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Inside, and Flag throws it down.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball. on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Jemison. Back to Hayes. Nemhard with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
PJ Edgecombe picks one up. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Andrew Nemhard. 2.
That free throw good from Nemhard. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Zach Edey. Brandon Boston comes in for Flag. James checked in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Doncic. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Siakam. And
Wow.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. Oh, what a move by MP. Just relentlessly attacking the rim.
that's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Timeout called the Pacers. MP really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Howard, the pass to Siakam. Plays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
MP deciding where to go with it. And it's off from three-point range. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Shakes them. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got...
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Philadelphia. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the...
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Branham. McCain defending. Pass to Howard. For the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
And Indiana shooting under 40% all in all for the game.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Branham. James covering. Pass to Nemhard. TB won't complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Nemhard. To the inside. It's stolen by McCain. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Nice slash by MP right there. Love when he takes the initiative.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Branham, the pass to Howard. Drops in the tray.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
Philadelphia's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Good on the triple.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Monk. It's stolen by McCain. It's 2-on-1. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, the three-point opportunity is right on time by MP.
Carter against Nembhard. Pass to Branham. Nice move. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. MP finds McCain. MP outside. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Monk with a screen on Carter. Will it go? The shot by Monk is no good. Philadelphia's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Takes a 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here are the Pacers now. Nembhard, the pass to Branham. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Howard. Lets it go from deep. MP grabs the miss.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Good on the three-point shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think,
Most people trying to make a top 10 list.
You play 2K? All the time. I'll bring wings.
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring board games.
Wait, no need.
It's all classic games in 2K.
Yeah, save the cardboard and paper together and go compost heap.
At 6'3", number 3.
Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
A look at the 76.
Oh, get you some! Show us some power!
Oh, my goodness. MP tried to bring the house down.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Peters. The rebound by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Pass to Sharp. The baseline J, and he hits the jumper for two.
Well, nice touch on Sharp's mid-range J, and nice to see him expand his game a little into that area.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Oh, get up, MP.
Pass to Peters. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's MP. He played a great game against Indiana. Oh, MP throws it down!
Nice job measuring the defense in the pick and roll. MP just taking what they give him.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Off the outside. Lets the three fly. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Flag. On the wing, MP. Give him 8. Oh, MP throws it down.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Off the outside. And Edey with a block. Doncic left side. Pass to Flag. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Flag missing. Blazers trail by 8. Pass to Peters. Back to Sharp. To the middle. Here's Barry. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Barry's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a part of Sharp's game that he takes very serious.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's MP from outside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Henderson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic.
Henderson has a...
calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. And here's MP from outside. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
We've got Wembanyama, and it's Barry in at the force line. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Weber passes to Barry. Here's Wembanyama. It's good.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Antetokounmpo finds MP. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Indiana was simply terrific. He finished with 60 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
The 3-ball. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Wembanyama, pass to Barry. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 7. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive.
Knocks down the long J.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
MP looking around. Launches a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Peters. Outside Sharp. And here's Henderson. Another 3 for Portland.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
And there's MP clapping back. He is such a competitor.
Wembanyama finds Henderson. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
44 seconds left in the half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by Portland.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
MP outside. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Edey.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
Blazers trail by 12. Outside Sharp. Pass to Henderson. Up and over Doncic. Henderson misses.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck.
Oh, MP, stunning.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. So we conclude the first half. Philadelphia on top, leading by 14. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. The true contenders are beginning to stand out.
You know, for Philadelphia, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We've got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is...
Oh!
Wow!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Off the outside. Outside Sharp. Pass to Avdia. From deep. Pure from three-point range. Avdia's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Sharp's primary focus is scoring. But if a guy is totally open, he'll take the right pass.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Henderson, right side. Off the outside. Pass to Barry. Here's the three. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
MP against Sharp. Here's Flag. Banked it in off the glass. Flag's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Henderson, the pass to Barry. And he jams it home with authority.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, great job by MP. Getting that shot off to earn a trip to the line. Nice.
First trip to the line for him here.
MP, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
And both free throws good for MP. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Down by 15. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Off the outside. There's the triple. And it's flagged with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And give MP credit. Hustling in transition and gets rewarded for it.
Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Barry. Portland moving it around. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebound by Philadelphia. Edie's got rebound number 7 tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP with a step. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 43 points.
Oh, taking it to the hoop despite the coverage. MP. Woo.
Back to Henderson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. MP really making a difference here.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
Yama's checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Philadelphia. The Sixers lead by 16. Wembanyama out there with Shaedon Sharp. And it's Peters in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And he's good on the second.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Here's Weber. Inside. Here's Sharp. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Much to the fans' delight, Stan, Shaedon Sharp's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
And he drops the first.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Philadelphia leading by 16. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now Sharp. Clock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Portland's shooting the rock well at 46%.
He's an opportunistic player, and when the break is on, Sharp does whatever possible to score.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. About a minute and a half into the fourth now.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here for the 76ers. Edey's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Flag comes in for James. And Doncic has subbed in for McCain. Sharp passes to Barry. Here's Peters. Pass to Henderson. With the teardrop. Count it.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Blazers trail by 18. Avdia outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Second team foul. At the line for Portland, Denny Avdia, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Blazers trail by 18. It's Sharp on the wing. Here's Avdia for 3. Oh, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Henderson with it.
2 minutes.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Yeah, off his hands, I was thinking, no way. But MP proves me wrong, showing serious range.
Avdia passes to Barry. And Edey with a block. And they recover it. Hits the jump hook. Avdia's got 11 points here in the second half.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And they really wanted this one. It pushed it.
Oh!
Wow. Get out the way!
Goodness!
Get out the way!
Awesome! Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Sharp passes to Barry. Here's Henderson. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Henderson for three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edey with a screen on Avdia. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Edey.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close.
Ooh, that felt good.
Need some help?
How's it going, MP? Yeah, get up to Seattle. Oh, good place. Last time in the summer trip.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Donovan Mitchell.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Harper, Goodwin out there with Wells. And there's Dunleavy, and it's Griffith in at the center position. Here's Dunleavy, down low. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here's MP. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
That's a good one. Now, here's Wells. Over MP. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. To the middle. And a dunk by Edey.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Here's San Antonio now. 6-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Right side, Harper. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
And Flag throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And MP throws it down hard.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
All right, right now is your
Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
A shot by Wells, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes...
Spurs trail by 15. On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got Jamison. He's out there with Miller. And it's Njai in at center. Novak with the three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got the first basket of the second quarter for the 76ers. Here is Novak. Nothing on the board. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Boston. And he dunks it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here is Novak. McCain defending. And that one's good by Novak. Novak's got his first 2 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He had 63 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
To the paint, here's Giannis. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Novak, the pass to Njai. On the wing, Mitchell. He's coming off a 28-point game against Denver. Miller. Rebound by the 76ers.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's stolen by McCain. Here's Boston. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Boston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Novak kicks to Njai. Just 5 to shoot. There's Miller with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP, that's for 2. Again, Philadelphia.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the 76ers with some changes. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Clyde comes in for Brandon Boston. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jared McCain. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Harper kicks to good. For three. Harper, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And that one's good. MP.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wells passes to Harper. Offline with his three. Philadelphia's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Flagg sets a screen for MP. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by MP. Flagg's got 6.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And so it's Philadelphia, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up that shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
Great move to get one of the most unique players in the league, Porzingis. 7'3".
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Doncic out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Zach Edey. Then it's MP. And it's Flagg in at the 3 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Inside, Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 5 points so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The 3, once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
To the paint, Flagg, and Flagg throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
That's a good one. Here's Dunleavy. They set the pick. Hits it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Doncic finds MP. Flagg sets a screen for MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Outside Harper. That's a good one. Down low. And the dunk by Wells.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Hey, well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. There's a good screen. Dunleavy for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle, knocked away. Edey with it, now guarded by Wells. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Harper dishes to Dunleavy. Outside Harper. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing calm.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And that one's good. MP.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
Harper kicks to Goodwin. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dunleavy, the pass to Harper. Puts one up from 19. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Wells. It's rebounded by Doncic.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
MP outside, and he lobs it up toward the rim. MP has been leading the charge for the 76ers. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Mitchell is out there with Jamison. And there's Harper, and it's Novak in at the point guard. The 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Here is Novak. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Pass to Mitchell. Harper in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Harper's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
He's so quick off the floor. MP punches that one home with ease.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here is Novak, defended by Carter. Pass to Jamison. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Giannis sets a screen for MP. And that one's good out of the Kumbo.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Nice shot by Jamison.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
MP outside. Sinks the triple. MP's got 45 points.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP kicks to James. Giannis, a screen on Jamison. Loads it up for Giannis.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Assist from MP.
Here is Novak. Pass to Enjai. And here is Mitchell. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Now here's Harper. Over McCain. That one rolling around and runs out. MP inside. Jamison covering. James, a screen on Jamison. The drive by MP. Here's McCain. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easier.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly.
Oh, he's a high flyer!
That was nasty.
That's just filthy.
And it's just competing. Giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
James against Mitchell. Pass to Harper. Here's Jamison. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Assisted Harper.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the 76ers. The 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Mitchell with it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a...
It's the NBA. Well, as we approach the halfway point of the season, How hard is it for the top teams to keep their foot on the gas pedal?
Sustaining excellence in playing winning basketball over the long season really requires great concentration. But the truly great teams find a way to get it done.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Zach Edey out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe. Then it's Flagg. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now here's MP. He played a great game against San Antonio. He drops it from range.
And there's MP clapping back. He is such a competitor.
Pass to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Unloads. The rebound by Edey. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season. Stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kind of streaks did not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
And Minnesota has possession following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Oh, great D that time from MP. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Here's Jemison following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Pass to Vassell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. They're going against...
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Plenty of daylight on that shot. MP's got 15.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here's Mitchell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Timberwolves trail by 21. And for the 76ers, MP is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Flagg, then there's James, and it's McCain in at the point.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He contributed 52 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. Oh, he he remains perfect, 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
The three from Mitchell, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Here's Leiden. Check by James. 6 to shoot. Down low. Shoots in deep. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at MP. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 23.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Edwards, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Launches it, connects from downtown.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
The 76ers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. From outside the arc. Oh, it's Pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
To the right side. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Bona. Here's Sissoko. Still no points. From outside, off the mark. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot is off. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Offline with a 3.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Back to Edwards. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo has got... Oh, my goodness! Powered it home!
Did you see it?
Redunculous!
Woo, what a
Bringing
finish.
the house down!
Left side, Edwards. Looking to win the run. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing.
And during that first half, that's it for us. Thanks.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got Edwards, and it's Vassell in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
BA, and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. From downtown, good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Edwards. Can they get it? Drops in the 3. Edwards got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back, right back at you.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Screen by Edey. And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 48.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Bona, unable to get that one. Edey with a defensive effort.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
From deep, MP. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Covered by MP. Here's Jemison. Another miss by Minnesota. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 18-3 run. MP looking around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
This one for 3. Counted from distance.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Flagg's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
And down it goes. 2 points. MP's got 59 points.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And that one's good. Bona.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Screen by Edey. From deep, MP. He got it again! Sensational! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Vassell. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Edwards outside.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Beyond the arc. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Flag.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Edwards for three. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers making this game a no contest. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. They've got MP, Jared McCain out there with James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Boston in at the 3 slot.
The challenge with defending Edwards. He's a 3-level scorer.
MP outside, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Edwards for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP with it. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Edwards, no good.
He hasn't done a whole lot to help their cause today. They could have used more offense from him.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort. And in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Sinks the tray.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Pass to Edwards. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Edwards against MP. The 3 is up. Yet another bucket. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Pass to Mitchell. They need this. Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
MP outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Screen by Antetokounmpo. MP shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. They're on top. Your thoughts, guys?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Oh, another one falls.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on.
I got him.
Here's Jemison. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot.
Oh, that's one.
Hey, what you working on?
Just about game time, bring the pain time.
Most people trying to make a top 10 list, but we're right up there.
Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. This marks the first game of the NBA Cup knockout round for these two teams. The Eastern Conference wild card on the road against a group winner.
And we've seen the excitement this tournament generates when it gets to this stage. It's a playoff atmosphere. Everyone in the building knows there's a lot on the line.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Mark Williams, Anderson out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Bullock. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. Henderson finds Williams. Now Maxey. 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Here's Philadelphia. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible, and it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs, they've got great ball pressure and rim protection, or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch.
Williams. Pass to Sohan. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You can just tell that MP was in the zone on that three-point attempt.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
MP, good.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
To the inside. It's tipped. Fast break. Here we go. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Edey with a screen for MP. The 76ers, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now here's Henderson. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's a season high for him. What an offensive performance. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Pocket 2. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Henderson passes to Maxey. Another miss by Maxey. Philadelphia leading by 10. MP inside. Defended by Sohan. A nice shot by MP.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Sohan. He has yet to score. Maxey passes to Sohan. And the rejection by MP. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now here's Henderson. Last game he had 10 points. Pass to Maxey. Down low. And it's Williams finishing it off.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
And here's Henderson. Maxey passes to Sohan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. He's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for James. The Bulls also changing it up. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Hardy. Bullard comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Maxey subbed in for White. Maxey, he gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Maxey's got 10 points.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
MP out there with flag. Then there's Edgecombe. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's McCain in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now Macy. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. McCain with the ball. Maxey covering. Back to MP. Takes the three. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Bullard the pass to Buchanan. Now Macy. Pass to Sohan. Now Macy. Sohan with the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's deflected. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, the basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Williams is checked in for the Bulls. Henderson comes in for Macy. The free throw off from Maxey. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back over to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. Master Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Maxey with it. Nice D from Doncic. The three from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Henderson outside. Here's Sohan. And the rejection by MP. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup. McCain's got 11 points.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. MB getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And hello.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category. They've been the far more physical team, Shaq.
Elbow sandwiches with some extra mayo on the side. Yum, yum.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
You know, for Philly.
And that's all for us. Now
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at NP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Anderson out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Williams. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Bullard, and it's small forward.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's MP. He's got 39. And the 3 ball is good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pass to Sohan. And here's Maxey outside. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP, no good. The Bulls shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Maxey against Doncic. Maxey passes to Bullard. MP deciding where to go with it. Cranes the three-pointer. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Maxey passes to Henderson. Here's Bullard to halt the run, and the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And it's the Bulls with the ball.
Who's watching it?
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Bullard. Outside, Maxey lets it go with a 3. And again, Chicago, no good. Pass the flag. There's the triple. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Bullard. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Maxey. And again, Chicago. No good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP outside. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Outside, Maxey. They need this one. Another miss by Maxey.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Now here's Henderson. To the left side wing. Picked by Williams. 5 to shoot. Edey with the steal. Pass to Edgecombe. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Edey. Brandon Boston comes in for Flagg. James checked in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Luka Doncic. And Chicago also making a switch. Macy, he's checked in for Maxey.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Sohan. And again, no good by Chicago. MP outside. There's the three. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so it's Philadelphia with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the 76ers now. They've got James. Brandon Boston is out there with MP. Then it's Jared McCain. Oh, what a play!
Now put that one in the museum behind some glass. That is creativity, folks.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You've called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Here's Maxey. And he lays it straight in.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Buchanan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far. What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. McCain against Maxey. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
MP outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Here's Buchanan. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
From deep, Maxey. Rebound by the 76ers. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
James kicks to MP. Screen by Antetokounmpo. MP's shot is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, he really made his presence felt defensively. Blocking shots, altering shots. He was their anchor.
Macy passes to Maxey. Here's Buchanan. Outside Mathurin. Goes back up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Giannis sets a screen for MP. And yep, another basket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And they move on to the NBA Cup semifinals. These guys are firing on all cylinders.
You can feel the anticipation in the air. We're in Las Vegas. Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the combination of NBA basketball with the single elimination format, you know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home. So these two teams have come to play.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Novic's shot is off. Here's Philadelphia, and they are the winners of 24 consecutive games. which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Shot to stop the run, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, nice shot by MP.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now, and the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
There's a screen. Here's Jovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Brunson, good D by Doncic.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Knicks trail by 15. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
For obvious reasons, it's hard to truly contest Wembanyama without fouling.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Here's Bates. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Screen by Edey. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Knicks trail by 17. Wembanyama screen. 58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Bates. No points yet. Marshall can't hit. And here's Doncic outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama down low. Edey's there. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Bates, the pass to Murray. Three-pointer, no good. Out on his own.
Get
out of the way! High! Throwing it down!
Clear the way! Wow. MP. Nasty.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
A deep three from MP. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Sixers ahead, running away with this one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other. Welcome back. You're watching the NBA Cup semifinal on 2K Sports. 1 quarter in the books. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Murray. Jalen Brunson is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bates in at the 2 spot.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Bates. Left side, Wembanyama. Shoots a fadeaway. Count that bucket. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
There's a screen from deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Murray passes to Wembanyama. Fast break, Philadelphia. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Brunson. On the wing, Murray. Outside Brunson. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's all from three-point range. Philadelphia leading by 22. Antetokounmpo, right side. Over Wembanyama. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the New York Knicks. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It's the second game of 3 on the road. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Flags checked in for the Sixers. McCain comes in for James. Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. And here's Flag outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Flag's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McCain against Brunson. Down low. Sorber. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on MP. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And the 76ers making a change here. Doncic checked in. Whitehead, he's checked in for New York.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Doncic finds MP. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pulls it from the top of the key. Again, the Sixers score.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. The Sixers lead by 22. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you, Brian.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Outside Brunson. 1:25 left in the second period. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series.
Drains the triple. MP's got 41.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now a timeout called by New York. Edey's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jovic, he's checked in for New York. Keegan Murray comes in for Jalen Brunson. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Will it go? Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jovic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
43 seconds left in the second. MP way outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Murray. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Good job to recognize the situation and make the feed. Murray's a much better player when he's using his teammates.
And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by McCaw. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Whitehead. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's McCaw. Fires from deep. No good. And so it's Philadelphia with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back.
Hello. With Porzingis, your floor spacing should improve dramatically. He's a tough cover on the post, and he can defend the post.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the New York Knicks.
If we had...
Glad you could join us. Brian and...
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Edie out there with MP. Then there's Jared McCain. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's flagged in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And here's MP from outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Brunson taking his time here. Outside Wembanyama. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brunson finds Wembanyama. They set a pick. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 53 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Jovic. Puts up a deep 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edie. And here are some of the best scorers in the league so far. MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Get the perimeter. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. McCall passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to McCain. Back to MP. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Brunson against Doncic. Brunson misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Let's go with a three. MP again from deep. MP's got 59 points.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
A good look from Doncic, and it's Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Bates. Just 5 to shoot. And it's in there. Bates has got his second bucket of the night.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork
you. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Again! What an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Bates, the pass to Murray. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Derek Lively, at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
Here's Bates. He's got 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Banks. Pass to Sorber. Lets a floater go.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
MP getting it done for the 76ers. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. Back to the game after this break. Here. He's checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. On the floor for New York. They've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
MP outside. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's the pick. Here's Jovic. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
From deep, MP hits yet again. Wow!
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Pass to Whitehead. Here's McCaw. Here's Jovic. And the Knicks, another three.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
MP outside. And again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
James against Brunson. Pass to Jovic. Inside. Here's McCaw. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Pass to Whitehead. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Brunson missing.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
MP outside. And it's good! He hits another one! And there it is! 82 points!
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Pass to Jovic from deep three-point land. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our...
A look at the spring mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me, Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star Game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Edey out there with MP. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Flag. And it's McCain in at the 2. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
It's Thomas on the wing. McCain defending. Thomas's shot is off. Philadelphia with the ball. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaches. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Zubac, a screen on McCain. 6 on the shot clock to end the run. And the dunk by Zubac.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Edey with a screen for MP. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 9.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Erickson passes to Thomas. It's sent back by Edey. Edey with a screen for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, difference in scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. MP outside. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 18.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Erickson. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Doncic. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 20.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Thomas, and Thomas with the stop.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Erickson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Erickson's got his second basket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes that.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Got a hand on it. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. 76ers lead by 19. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Edgecombe is out there with Carter. Then there's Brandon Boston. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's MP in at the 4 spot.
Whoa! That was incredible. MP, everybody.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's MP, and again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Los Angeles with some changes. McNeil's checked in. And it's McNeely in for Christie. Then for the 76ers, Flagg is checked in for Brandon Boston. And Jared McCain subbed in for Carter. Here's McNeely. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Philadelphia, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "This is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come." Back over to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. One interesting note about tonight's game. Unlike the rest of the Cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standing.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't learn at all.
Zubac is checked in for John Moran.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Sixers.
MP outside. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now Erickson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
MP looking around. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to McNeely. 1:24 left in the first half. 76ers have gone a superb 7-7 from the field here in the second.
Well, you got to foul MP harder than that. He waited for the contact and gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
MP outside. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 45 points.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. McNeely shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
And so it's Philadelphia, way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And let's focus now on our game. MP has been dialed in.
The biggest reason they're up, MP. He's on a mission.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Thomas. He's out there with Erickson. Ivica Zubac is out there with McNeely. And it's McNeil in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Edey with a screen on Zubac. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Thomas against McCain. It's Thomas, high post. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's Doncic. Hasn't made one yet. MP outside. The 76ers, another 3.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Erickson passes to Thomas. Erickson with a screen on McCain. Thomas gets the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's McNeil, covered by MP. Pass to Thomas. Over McCain. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And here is MP from downtown. And good! There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to McNeely. Outside Thomas. Here's the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
MP outside. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to McNeil. Here's McNeely. Unloads. Edey with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Flag sends a screen for MP. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Thomas against McCain. Thomas kicks to McNeil. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. It's deflected. Zubats against MP. Edey with a screen for MP. Another three for Philadelphia. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Edey with a screen on Thomas. Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thomas surveying the D. Back to Erickson. Looking to end the run. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP outside. And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court dish.
Checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Well, Greg, as we play the fourth quarter, the winner tonight will have a chance to do the double.
Yeah, they call it that in soccer, winning the double. Take home the regular season title and the cup title in the same season. In our case, it'd be a win tonight plus an NBA title. And that's a tall task, but hey, they're halfway there.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Antetokounmpo, MP out there with Brandon Boston. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Carter in at the point guard position.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
There's the pick, beyond the arc. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Thomas. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
76ers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Thomas. Will not go. This is off the front iron. MP outside. Giannis sets a screen for MP. He got it again. Sensational.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Out to the wing. Outside Thomas. From past the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP outside. Fires the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Taking no chances they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Back to Erickson. They need this. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Yeah, they suck the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Clippers.
And so Erickson nails both of them. Timeout called the 76ers. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's MP for three. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And we'll see you next time.
All right, you've been showcasing all the moves in your bag recently?
Mm-hmm. Oh, bro. I'm talking Euro step, fadeaway, step backs, reverse layups. I got all that.
What's left?
Don't play with me, Xander. We've barely scratched the surface.
All right. My fault. I phrased that poorly. Can I try again?
Please.
So you're going up against one of the best defenders in the game tonight. Mm-hmm. Now, which one of these moves from your bag you want to showcase?
Great question. When you're going up against the best, you've got to give them your best. This is no time to bring something new.
All right, so what does that mean?
That means I'm going to hit them with my go-to move again and again and again.
Did you trust that for his ankle?
I take pride in helping keep the arena safe.
I see the scores
same.
of our G
It's
League
important
games
for everyone to feel protected here and enjoy the game. And for my money, an NBA game is just the top.
We have great fans. I like the family atmosphere.
Yes, management takes it very seriously.
All right,
and so do we.
great snack idea for you. I'm all ears. Triple,
Sure is.
Decker,
Jobs right.
PB&J. Are we 12? Sounds like a lot of sugar. Dude, come on, great. I promise you get a cut off the first.
What's the process?
Did you sneak some nutrition in there?
No, last time I snuck in some kale, she saw little green bits, and now every day she asks me to promise I won't put any kale in.
Even more adorable.
So mostly strawberries and bananas.
Man, that's a classic.
You want to come bird watching this weekend? It's on my bucket list.
You know we have video games and like 100 TV channels.
Wait, I took a class in college once, really enjoyed it, except for the early Saturday morning.
Okay, well, if we're all going and getting hot chocolate together.
I'm hoping for a cinnamon deal.
Family and I are doing a trip to NorCal.
Visiting in-law series?
Yeah, there's a small zoo up there.
Heads up, you're filming. You might be in the background.